Charles Oliveira and Ilia Topuria are two of the most captivating fighters in the UFC today, each with a unique journey and style that have thrilled fans worldwide. Charles Oliveira's dramatic TKO victory over Michael Chandler to claim the vacant lightweight title in 2021 remains one of the most memorable moments in recent UFC history, showcasing his resilience and finishing prowess. Despite absorbing significant punishment and being hurt late in the first round, Oliveira came out strong at the start of the second round, landing a crisp left hook that put Chandler on the canvas. He then unleashed a barrage of strikes, forcing the referee to stop the fight just 19 seconds into round 2. Oliveira reflected on that moment, saying, "That moment was the culmination of all my struggles and hard work. To come back from adversity and finish a warrior like Chandler, it's what dreams are made of." Since then, Oliveira has successfully defended his title against elite contenders such as Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, proving his well-roundedness and resilience. Although he faced setbacks, including losing the belt to Islam Makhachev,
I think Oliveira would... Knocked out from Makhachev!
Oliveira's recent performances, highlighted by a TKO win over Beneil Dariush, have reaffirmed his status as a top lightweight contender and a true warrior inside the octagon.
Oh, he's hurt Beneil.
Oh, now a big right hand.
Oh,
Dariush
stunned him.
goes down.
Oh, my goodness, Beneil is hurt bad.
Dariush covering up. Oh, he's hurt bad. It's over.
It's over.
Charles Oliveira.
UFC commentator Joe Rogan captured the excitement perfectly, exclaiming, "This is unbelievable. Oliveira is showing heart like no other." This fight is widely regarded as one of the greatest comebacks in UFC history and marked Oliveira's ascension to the lightweight throne. On the other hand, Ilia Topuria, the Georgian Spanish phenom, is one of the most exciting rising stars in the UFC today. At just 28 years old, he boasts an undefeated professional record of 16-0, combining explosive striking with solid grappling to dominate his opponents. Topuria's flawless technique, speed, and power have drawn comparisons to some of the sport's all-time greats. Topuria burst onto the global MMA scene in spectacular fashion in 2024, when he knocked out former featherweight champions Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Blitzed forward with a 4-punch combination. Nothing really connected with this right hook now. Boom!
Out cold.
One shot.
One shot.
That's what did it.
Unbelievable.
Reflecting on that career-defining finish, Topuria said, "That finish was proof that hard work and belief pay off. I knew I belonged at the top, and I showed it to the world." His background in Greco-Roman wrestling, combined with his rapid rise through the featherweight ranks, culminated in him becoming the first Georgian UFC champion. UFC analyst Daniel Cormier praised the performance, stating, "Topuria's knockout of Volkanovski was a statement to the entire division. He's not just a contender, he's the real deal, and that finish was absolutely brutal and precise." This knockout firmly established Topuria as the new dominant division. Now Ilia Topuria has moved up to lightweight and is set to challenge Oliveira for the lightweight title at UFC 317, promising a thrilling clash between Oliveira's seasoned submission mastery and Topuria's dynamic striking and grappling skills. Charles Oliveira's UFC journey. Charles Oliveira's UFC journey began with a clear display of his submission prowess.
And there's the tap. Charles Oliveira.
When he defeated Darren Elkins by submission in 2012. Oliveira showcased his trademark grappling dominance early in the fight, patiently working to secure a rear naked choke that forced Elkins to tap.
Elkins is in all kinds of trouble. Oh, it's all over!
This victory set the tone for Oliveira's grappling-heavy style and highlighted his dangerous submission game from the outset of his UFC career. In 2014, Oliveira demonstrated his evolving all-around skills by defeating ranked featherweight Hatsu Hioki by decision. The fight was a tactical battle where Oliveira mixed striking and grappling effectively, controlling the pace and landing significant strikes while avoiding Hioki's counters. This win over a respected ranked opponent signaled Oliveira's potential to compete at a higher level in the featherweight division. Later that same year, Oliveira scored another decision win over veteran Jeremy Stephens. Oliveira's composure and technical striking allowed him to outpoint Stephens, while his grappling defense kept him safe from Stevens' power shots. This victory further cemented Oliveira's reputation as a well-rounded fighter capable of handling tough veterans. Returning to lightweight in 2015, Oliveira's submission skills shone brightly in his win over Miles Jury. Oliveira capitalized on his grappling advantage, securing a slick submission late in the fight.
That right hand under, looking to connect the hands. He's got the hands connected. Jury's in all sorts of trouble. Charles Oliveira!
This win was significant as it marked Oliveira's return to his natural weight class, where his submission game would become even more dominant. In 2018, Oliveira continued to demonstrate his grappling threat by submitting Jim Miller, a respected veteran known for his toughness and grappling ability. Oliveira's ability to control Miller on the ground and find the submission showcased his growth and refinement as a submission artist, earning him widespread praise.
Wow!
Unbelievable.
A pivotal moment in Oliveira's career came in 2020 when he submitted Kevin Lee.
Charles Oliveira, another submission.
This win propelled Oliveira into title contention and marked a turning point in his career trajectory. Later in 2020, Oliveira dominated Tony Ferguson by unanimous decision, solidifying his place among the division's elite, fans and analysts alike. Oliveira's crowning achievement came in 2021 when he won the vacant lightweight title by defeating Michael Chandler via TKO in a dramatic comeback. Despite being knocked down multiple times in the first round, Oliveira showed incredible heart and resilience. Early in the second round, he landed a perfectly timed left hook. Following his title win, Oliveira successfully defended his belt twice. His first defense was against Dustin Poirier, where Oliveira showcased his relentless grappling dominance by submitting Poirier with a rear naked choke. This win reinforced Oliveira's reputation as the most dangerous submission artist in the lightweight division. His second title defense came against Justin Gaethje, another top contender known for his toughness and striking. Oliveira once again relied on his grappling, securing a submission victory that highlighted his ability to control and finish elite fighters on the ground.
He's gonna do it! This dude right
Who
here,
can
man.
stop Charles Oliveira? 11 in a row and still the best lightweight on planet Earth.
Tremendous.
This guy, he is legitimately one of the best fighters I have ever seen in my entire life.
However, Oliveira's reign 2022 when he lost the title to Islam Makhachev via submission. Despite a valiant effort, Oliveira was out-grappled and submitted, marking a setback in his championship journey.
Islam Makhachev submits Charles Oliveira to win the title.
To beat Oliveira is one thing, to beat him the way he beat him is another.
Sometimes we're here and it's not our day. I promise you, I'm gonna get this back.
There's nothing much to say. Today was better than I was. I mean, there's nothing much to say.
I respect him because this guy tough, you know. He come from not easy life.
No one's ever gonna hit me as hard as life has hit me. So fell down and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get this belt.
In 2023, Oliveira bounced back with a crucial TKO win over Beneil Dariush.
Oliveira! How about him?
Most recently in 2024, Oliveira suffered a split decision loss, which was competitive, and he remains a significant threat in the lightweight division. Oliveira is renowned for his versatile fighting style, blending sharp striking with world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He holds the UFC record for most submission wins, with techniques ranging from rear naked chokes to guillotines and triangle chokes. His fight IQ is exceptional, allowing him to adapt quickly mid-fight. His cardio and footwork enable him to maintain pressure and evade strikes effectively. Oliveira's rigorous training regimen focuses on striking, grappling, conditioning, and strategic fight simulations to maintain his all-around excellence. Ilia Topuria's undefeated UFC run. Ilia Topuria burst onto the UFC scene with a decision win over Youssef Zalal in 2020, immediately showcasing grappling. Following his debut, Topuria quickly made a statement with knockout finishes of Damon Jackson and Ryan Hall. Against Jackson, Topuria demonstrated his striking power, landing precise punches that overwhelmed his opponent, leading to a stoppage.
Body shots have now officially. That set up the headshot. It's all over.
The walk-off KO for Ilia Topuria.
Down like
like a tree.
The knockout of Ryan Hall was particularly notable, a highlight reel finish against a highly regarded grappler known for his unorthodox style. Topuria's ability to time his strikes perfectly and his explosive power were on full display, marking him as a rising star in the featherweight division. Topuria continued his ascent with a knockout win over Jai Herbert, where he
Unbelievable knockout.
He then showcased his grappling prowess with a submission victory over Bryce Mitchell. An opponent renowned for his submission skills. In this fight, Topuria's grappling defense and offensive submissions proved superior, handing Mitchell his first professional loss and demonstrating Topuria's well-roundedness. In 2023, Topuria further established himself as a top featherweight contender with a dominant decision win over Josh Emmett in his first UFC main event. Topuria controlled the fight with superior striking volume and effective takedown defense, neutralizing Emmett's aggression and securing a unanimous decision. This performance proved his ability to handle high-pressure situations and maintain dominance over experienced opponents. The defining moment of Topuria's career came in 2024 when he knocked out Alexander Volkanovski to claim the UFC featherweight title at UFC 298. Topuria dominated much of the first round with smart leg kicks and crisp punches, gradually wearing down the reigning champion. Early in the second round, he landed a crushing right hook that floored Volkanovski, ending the fight spectacularly.
He said he was going to stumble and crumble him.
His post-fight comments reflected his confidence and mindset. The only person you need to achieve anything in his life is yourself. Trust yourself. It doesn't matter where you come from if you know where you're going. Volkanovski, gracious in defeat, immediately called for a rematch, underscoring the magnitude of Topuria's victory. Topuria solidified his status as the division's elite striker by defending his featherweight title with a knockout of former champion Max Holloway later in 2024.
He's got to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out.
This win reinforced his reputation for explosive striking and finishing ability against top-tier competition. Recently, Topuria announced his move up to the lightweight division to challenge Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title. Displaying confidence and determination, he openly mocked Islam Makhachev for moving up to welterweight, implying Makhachev ran away from the lightweight division. Topuria boldly stated, "Makhachev ran away from the lightweight division. I'm the rightful challenger. I'm the father of the entire division. Oliveira better stay quiet." This declaration highlights Topuria's self-assuredness and his intent to dominate the lightweight division as he has in featherweight. Ilia Topuria is widely recognized for his flawless technique and explosive striking, which have become hallmarks of his fighting style. His ability to seamlessly blend precision with power makes him a formidable opponent in the octagon. Topuria's striking arsenal includes crisp jabs, devastating hooks, and thunderous leg kicks that disrupt his opponent's balance and create openings for follow-up attacks. His mastery of distance management and timing allows him to set knockout shots effectively, often wearing down his opponent's defenses before delivering the finishing blow. Expert commentary and analysis. UFC commentator Joe Rogan praised Topuria's pad work, highlighting the technical perfection behind his striking. He said, "One of the things that is phenomenal about him is his technique. His technique is perfect. There's no fat in his technique. There's no wasted movements, so when an opportunity presents itself, everything is so fast because the technique is so streamlined." Rogan continued, "See how he's moving his head when a guy throws punches? Slipping just slightly? The speed, man. The seeking speed of that. Look at the hand speed. Effing incredible. If you know how difficult that is to do and do it that fast. I mean, these are like 5-6 punches a second and just phenomenal technique." Despite widespread praise for Ilia Topuria's skills, some analysts remain cautious about how he will fare against the very elite of the featherweight division. While Topuria has demonstrated impressive grappling and striking, the level of competition he has faced is still considered by some to be a step below the division's established champion. His ability to maintain dominance against fighters who have consistently proven themselves at the highest level remains untested in the eyes of these critics. When you look at Topuria, look at the wrestling game. Look at the way he was able to out-grapple and submit Bryce Mitchell, a man that made his career doing that to other people. Bryce Mitchell was also undefeated. There is, however, a big difference in the level of competition. Michael Bisping summed up this perspective, stating, "There is a big difference in the level of competition. Volkanovski has been pushing back the best of the best for a long time now. Beat Max Holloway 3 times. MMA analyst Luke Thomas also weighed in on Topuria's rise in marketability, commenting, "Topuria has drawn comparisons to Conor McGregor, but he does not yet have the same pay-per-view star power. Becoming a major PPV draw takes time, and Topuria has only had a few big fights with limited exposure in major markets like the United States." Thomas's insight highlights the challenge Topuria faces not only inside the octagon, but also in building his global fan base. Joe Rogan has long admired Oliveira's skill set and fight IQ. Ahead of Oliveira's bout with Topuria, Rogan issued a warning, highlighting the challenge Oliveira faces. Charles Oliveira is so dangerous everywhere. His submission game is unmatched, but Topuria's speed and striking precision are next level. Oliveira has to be careful not to get caught in exchanges where Topuria's speed can overwhelm him. Michael Bisping has emphasized the need for Oliveira to adopt a calculated approach rather than relying solely on aggression. Speaking about Oliveira's rematch with Islam Makhachev, Bisping said, "Charles has to have a game plan. He can't just go forward in a blaze of aggression. He can't just be winging it. I mean, at the end of the day, when two fighters like that engage in just an all-out brawl, if Charles is doing that, it's a coin toss, okay?" This advice underscores the importance of strategy against elite opponents like Topuria. Chael Sonnen offered a nuanced perspective on Oliveira's championship status, stating, "We all think Charles is the chief, and guys, we're doing that to be nice." He acknowledged Oliveira's skill, but suggested fans should view his reign with a critical eye, emphasizing the complexity of his championship legacy. Rogan's praise for Topuria's technique and speed is notable, especially given Topuria's rapid rise. Rogan remarked, "Look at how he hits the pads." And when you watch how he hits pads, Floyd Mayweather is a great example of that as well. Some of the best hands in the sport. Current UFC featherweight champion and knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, who is maybe the greatest of all time. While Bisping acknowledged Topuria's impressive skills, he also cautioned about the step up in competition. Topuria has not yet proven that his abilities will hold the same at the very top of the featherweight division, Bisping said. His domination of Josh Emmett was impressive, but Volkanovski and Holloway represent a different level. This sets the stage for Topuria's ongoing challenge to prove himself against the division's best. Comparing Oliveira and Topuria. When comparing Charles Oliveira and Ilia Topuria, the contrast between their careers and fighting styles is striking. Oliveira brings a wealth of experience, having fought and defeated some of the best fighters in the lightweight division. His record-breaking submission skills make him one of the most dangerous grapplers in UFC history. Oliveira's ability to finish fights from multiple positions and his high fight IQ allow him to adapt fluidly during bouts, making him a complex puzzle for any opponent. His cardio and footwork help him maintain pressure while evading strikes, giving him an edge in longer fights. Topuria, conversely, is an undefeated featherweight champion with a rapid ascent marked by explosive striking and technical precision. His knockout power and flawless technique, especially his head movement and hand speed, set him apart as a dynamic and unpredictable striker. Beyond striking, Topuria's grappling is equally impressive. He combines wrestling and Brazilian jiu-jitsu with high fight IQ to control opponents on the ground. His ability to transition smoothly between striking and grappling keeps opponents guessing and unable to mount significant offense. This well-rounded skill set makes him a nightmare matchup for any fighter in the featherweight division. Topuria himself has expressed a deep appreciation for the ground game, stating, "I have always loved the ground game. There's something truly captivating about the chess match that takes first place when grappling with an opponent. It requires a high level of control, technique, and strategy. And that's what I strive for in every fight. His submission attempts and takedown accuracy are well above average for his division, showcasing his commitment to being a complete mixed martial artist. Experience is a key differentiator. Oliveira has faced championship-level opponents repeatedly and has endured the pressures of title defenses, which have tested and refined his skills. Topuria's undefeated record is impressive, but comes with fewer high-profile title defenses, leaving some analysts cautious about how he will handle prolonged pressure against seasoned champions like Oliveira. Both fighters have their strengths and challenges. Oliveira's submission mastery and experience contrast with Topuria's youth, speed, and striking explosiveness. This fight is a true test of Oliveira's adaptability against Topuria's precision and power, promising a compelling and technical battle that fans will eagerly anticipate. Conclusion. The UFC 317 matchup between Charles Oliveira and Ilia Topuria is set to be a historic encounter, pitting Oliveira's veteran submission artistry against Topuria's undefeated striking prowess. Both fighters have demonstrated exceptional skill, heart, and determination on their paths to this moment. With insightful commentary from Joe Rogan, Michael Bisping, Chael Sonnen, and Luke Thomas highlighting their strengths, challenges, and marketability, fans can expect a fight that blends technical mastery with raw excitement. Whether Oliveira's grappling wizardry will overcome Topuria's speed and knockout power remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, UFC 317 will deliver a fight worthy of the hype, showcasing the best of what mixed martial arts has to offer